Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. American Pickers star Frank Fritz's Illinois antique store is selling stained merchandise including dirty clothes, blankets, and rugs. Frank, 60, owns Frank Fritz Finds in Savannah, Illinois. The shop sells antiques from vintage signs to furniture. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal photos of Frank's least glamorous items, including stained merchandise. In one photo exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, a purple and white blanket had multiple dark red stains. Vintage white baby shoes, which are on sale for $22, appear dirty. The U.S. Sun has also previously reported on the store's poor conditions. In one photo, the glass display case appeared stained, making it difficult to see the antiques inside. In another photo, thick cobwebs could be seen in the corners of the shop. There were even cobwebs on certain antiques. Throughout the store, antiques and shelves are covered in dust. As for the store, paint was peeling from the ceiling. There are even exposed wires from a hole in the wall. In another photo, the wooden floorboards could be seen sinking into the ground. But despite the poor items and conditions, Frank Fritz Finds has made sales. Orange tape with the words "sold" was found on specific antiques around the store. In an exclusive photo obtained by the U.S. Sun, a white cabinet with shelves and glass doors was one of the items with a sold sticker. The store even has new items for purchase, the U.S. Sun previously reported. One of the antiques includes a vintage croquet set. Another new item is a flower detail chandelier. Frank is also now selling a vintage wreath, rug, and seashell teapot, which is going for $138. He is also selling a sign that reads "Hot Dog, the ultimate hot dog stand." A vintage insulator could set customers back $200. Frank is selling a book by Alan King and Minnie Sheraton titled "Is Salami and Eggs Better Than Sex?" Also for sale is a vintage doll that has cracks along the face and arms for $115, while other antique dolls go for $28 to $65. Frank is also selling a baby doll for a whopping $1,500. The U.S. Sun previously reported on the annual sales of the location. Per Experian's business valuation report for Frank Fritz Finds, estimated annual sales are reportedly $25,000. The company's business credit score of 27 is medium risk. As for the financial stability risk ratings, the shop received a medium-high risk of 4 out of 5 rating. The report claims this means the rating firm believes 10% potential risk of severe financial distress within the next 12 months. Frank hasn't been closely as involved in the business after he suffered a stroke in July 2022. Frank's close friends filed an emergency appointment of a temporary guardian and conservator for the star on August 18, claiming his decision-making capacity is so impaired from the stroke. The conservatorship papers exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun revealed plans to revamp the store. The initial plan filed by conservator Midwestern Bank read, "Mr. Fritz is a well-known collector and has numerous outbuildings full of valuable collections." The conservator has not yet inventoried those items, but plans to leave them largely as they are now, with the exception of stocking Mr. Fritz's antique store in Savannah, IL as needed. Conservator is hopeful Frank will be able to participate in selection and pricing of items as he did previously. Frank last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode as he took time off to recover from back surgery that left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. He also told the U.S. Sun that he entered rehab for alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun. But a friend told the Quad City Times that Frank and Mike had a tearful reunion over Memorial Day weekend. A source claimed to the U.S. Sun, "Everything between them is fine. They've known each other for 40 years. They went to high school, they've done all this stuff together." The insider said Mike has visited Frank a handful of times since he suffered the stroke, as the two call and text today as well. The U.S. Sun previously reported Frank remains in an assisted living facility to help with physical therapy as he continues to have a long road to recovery ahead. Frank lost verbal and mobile, so that's where he has been. He is still in an assisted living facility, a source close to Mike claimed. It's been very difficult for him to find motivation. He found the motivation to talk, but the physical therapy he's not there yet, the source claimed. But a second source close to Frank's loved ones claimed he is taking the recovery at his own pace. He's been working really hard to not overdo himself and stress himself out and honor his health, the second insider said. He's not overdoing it and trying to prove anything to himself. He's honoring what needs to be right now. He's just at the nursing home for physical therapy. Frank Fritz, former co-host of American Pickers, has long been known for his keen eye for antiques and collectibles. However, his Illinois antique store has recently come under scrutiny as customers have reported finding stained and unclean items for sale, including dirty clothes and blankets. The revelations have raised questions about the store's management and the standards maintained within its inventory. Fritz's Illinois store, which was meant to be a haven for antique enthusiasts, has recently drawn negative attention due to reports of unsanitary conditions. Several visitors have taken to social media to share their experiences, posting photos of stained clothing, dusty furniture, and tattered blankets for sale. I was shocked at the condition of some of the items, one visitor commented on a local review site. I understand that antiques can show wear and tear, but selling dirty clothes and unwashed blankets is a different story. Maintaining an antique store is no easy task, as curating a collection that appeals to buyers while ensuring quality can be a balancing act. Many dealers take pride in their ability to restore and clean vintage items before putting them on sale, but Fritz's store appears to have struggled in this regard. Some antique enthusiasts have defended Fritz, noting that second-hand items inherently come with imperfections. However, others argue that basic cleaning and maintenance should be standard practice, especially for items like clothing and linens that are meant for personal use. Longtime fans of Fritz have expressed disappointment over the reports, but remain hopeful that the store will improve. I loved watching Frank on American Pickers and was excited to visit his store, but I was really let down, one fan wrote. I hope he takes the feedback seriously and makes some changes. Others have speculated that Fritz's health issues may be playing a role in the store's apparent decline. The former TV star suffered a stroke in 2022, which led to a prolonged recovery. Some fans have suggested that the store's condition may be a reflection of the struggles Fritz has faced personally and professionally since leaving the show. Despite the criticism, Fritz's store still holds potential. Many collectors and antique lovers continue to visit in search of hidden gems, and some believe that with better upkeep and quality control, the store could regain its reputation. Fritz has yet to publicly address the concerns about the store's inventory, but industry experts suggest that a few key changes, such as implementing a stricter quality control process and hiring additional staff to maintain cleanliness, could help improve customer perception. Whether or not Fritz is able to turn things around remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: fans and collectors will be watching closely to see what happens next. For now, visitors to his Illinois shop should be prepared to sift through the clutter in search of that perfect antique find.